Hello, lovelies. It's Victoria. Long time no see. I have been so incredibly busy, as I always am. Always have projects going on. I've had some delays again, but my books are going wide. Things are popping up right now on Kobo. Again, as I spoke to you maybe a few weeks ago, I'm moving things to Kobo and Google Books and iBooks, and so things are slowly getting moved over. So you can start looking for those. The first things going over are the vampire stories, and there is a new one coming out. I was going to enter it in a competition in two of them, but decided to put something else in one of the competitions. I don't want to say which one, you know, but just know that will return. It was going to be Halloween, then it was going to be this weekend, and I had some issues uploading The Body Farm, which is its name, onto Amazon. So I decided to change gears and go back to my latest release on Amazon, which is free this weekend, and it is, bring it up here on my Kindle, see if you can see it. Not the best, but it's out there. A Dream of Emerald Skies. And I promised upcoming my last video that I would talk to you all a little bit about it, and so I will right now. I love The Wizard of Oz. It's the 80th year since it's been out, and always been inspired by that story. Even rereading the original book to get a little more inspired by it. And also, you know, I know it inspired the musical Wicked, and I'm a big fan of that musical as well. So I like the idea of a younger woman, and this is my first young adult novel, so I wanted to do something for that audience because most of my stuff appeals to people that are a bit older. And I thought, well, this young woman would be between high school and college, which for a lot of people that's a big shift in their life, a coming of age kind of thing. And looking at how she handles her parents' divorce and how she deals with her changes in her life during the daytime, but at night she dreams of a place called Emerald Skies. So I'm going to read you a quick snippet. This is from chapter 1, called A Sort of Reality. New York. The next morning came as it always did, with a rush, as if Olivia had been falling and then landed in her bed somehow. She would sit up and let her eyes adjust to the darkness first, then reach for her nightstand light, even if she'd overslept and sunlight was pouring into her bedroom. Olivia developed this routine because for the last few months, every morning, she woke up in New York City, but at night, she would go to bed and somehow awake in Emerald Skies as Livy. Olivia had no clue how this was happening. The dreams had started a few months before, on a day she would never forget. So that's one of the opening paragraphs of one of the early chapters in the book to give you an idea of what's happening to Livy, or Olivia. And again, at night, she becomes a part of this steampunk world, and with green skies, and again, heavily inspired by The Wizard of Oz. Originally, this was going to be part of a contest where it's one of those book cover contests, and they put it out and say, oh, write something along those lines. And the more I looked at it, the more I thought, you know, this is going to make a great book. I submitted the short story form, and it didn't really take off or do anything with these folks at this one press. So I put out the short story format last year, and then this year I wrapped up the long form. And so it's out. It's free on Amazon this weekend, if you free ebook, that is. So you need to download the Kindle app to your phone, e-reader, laptop, and then you should be able to download the book. And again, it costs nothing. It is free this weekend. I would really love to see it go to #1 because, yes, this is going into the competition I wanted to enter The Body Farm into, which is my Vamp adult series. So this one's going in instead, and it's also in Amazon's new Pen to Publish contest that's going on right now. So I would love it if you have a chance to download it, read, review it, and share it. Again, this is a great opportunity. It's the weekend. Please support small businesses this weekend. Today is Black Friday. in the U.S. I know for other countries, the holiday season is shopping season has also started. Usually December 1st, around then, things just go crazy. So please support artists, writers, musicians, small shops, libraries, bookstores, independent craftspeople. They could all use your help. You know, these are people that have families, or just need to pay their bills like everybody else. So when you promote their work, if you can't buy anything, even if you share their stuff, an image or a link to their shop or their Facebook page or Instagram handle or Twitter or anything, retweet, some sort of way, it puts them on the map, or it puts them in front of somebody else maybe who hasn't seen their stuff and could use a boost. So again, support your small businesses this weekend. Tomorrow is Small Business Saturday in the U.S. And, you know, again, a lot of these people work so hard. Whether it's, you know, like I said, it could be, you know, somebody that walks dogs for a living. I have a friend that does that, 2 friends actually, and they're pet sitters. Or, you know, I know a lot of artists, musicians, models, photographers, support a small museum, like the Campbell House, where I'm at 90% of the time. You know, art needs its support in all forms. So whatever you do to help out this weekend, plus you can, again, not just help out, but enjoy some entertainment. It would really, I know myself, I am extremely grateful for everyone who has downloaded my books, read them, shared them, you know, just help promote them. I'm grateful to be in a small bookstore, but also online and again, going wide. And just did an interview this weekend with a publication, which I will tell you about later. That's a surprise coming up. So it's breaking a lot of things open for me, and I can't be any more pleased and happy to share all that with you. And again, St. Louis Magazine's A-list during the summer was a total surprise too. So I am really super grateful for everyone who supports my art. So thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely weekend wherever you are and wherever you're watching this. Again, feel free to share. I'm going to have the link down below the video, so you can feel free to share it and download the book For a Dream of Emerald Skies. Again, heavily inspired by The Wizard of Oz, one of my favorite movies and books of all time. Just a really fascinating read to go back and read the old version, and the film is wonderful. It's the 80th anniversary this year in 2019. And again, it's inspired, you know, the musical Wicked as well, and that is also one of my favorites. So it's a really big joy to write this book and have it to share with you. So thanks. Take care, lovelies. See you soon with more news.